Like I get a like Aaron, I'm a drop top. The sun won't burn when it lit like, but the stripes ain't. I heard about 6 point something in the field like church. Or the hood got whack and the set went turn. Got a 488 in the glide like Kurt. I've been living off golf on the last few deals. When the night check came and I still got chills to the 2K lick. I ain't even go pro. Got a boss outlet now I'm smelling like goat. Call me Ice Cube, baby, where they sit on my chain. Heard a lane. Trying to play up my name when I'm 23 to it. And I'm going no brain, going dumb with these hundreds in my thumb. Got stained. I'm out here, everything come free. I ain't never met God, but I bet he know me. Put the money in the setting. In them streets to the boy alley hooping. I ain't riding on fleek. Looking all hurt, funny till your ego got nerve. Boy, I made it all worse. Woke up looking like work. 150 lay on my shirt, 20 lay on my teeth. Boy, I make an M in my sleep. Everything I want in my reach. I'ma run it off tops. Wonder where I've been pulling off lots. 454, I'ma keep it on stock. Cognac bezel with the ticker on rocks. Big side, tell me what I ain't got. Get it right now where I got it back then. Number one stunner, but the level on. Raised by the gang with a meal like Philly with a watch 250 and a so silly.
Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here. Hello. Alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here we go. It'll be the Nets off the tip. Now here's Thomas. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A three-point chance here if he can convert.
And coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Stephen Curry is still playing, but the debates have already started about where he ranks among the all-time greats, Brent.
LBA, it's a matter of opinion, but if your opinion is that he shouldn't be up there, shame on you. At 6'2", this guy is pound for pound, maybe the best player that's ever suited up in this league.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
The shot by Butler, no good. Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez.
I wanted to know how he planned on tackling the Jimmy Butler problem. He told me, I want to make everything as hard for him as possible, anything we can do to bother him and to get him to be even a little less aggressive, trying to put out the fire before it starts. That's the plan. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Melton. Here he goes. First shot won't go.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
And the Warriors miss again. And so Durant will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Over Green. Nice shot by Durant.
KD unafraid to get to the mid-range, and he can get there at will.
Pass to Chamberlain. Ooh, Durant with a steal. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Martin. The Warriors pull it in. Butler on the wing. Here's Chamberlain. Oh, hits the outside fadeaway. Chamberlain's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Durant. Thomas outside. 5 on the clock. Durant inside. Back to Martin. From 13 feet, down it goes.
Well, Kevin Durant showing off that within this offensive scheme, he has the ability to set up his teammates.
And Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Now here's Williams. The kick to Durant. For 3. Chamberlain pulls it in. The Warriors trailing. Driving inside. And he dunks it down.
And defensively, you have to make them work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Here's Thomas. Up and in on the layup. Thomas has got his 2nd basket of the game. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Now here's Podziemski. He's scoreless. Here's Chamberlain. And he goes big with the dunk right over Kevin Durant.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Podziemski with it. And it's Thomas picking him up. Kuminga's shot is off.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
On the wing, Durant. Fires it. Kuminga pulls it in.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Pass to Podziemski. The 3 ball. Counted from distance. 8 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Thomas outside. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Warriors ahead, up by 4, and back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Payton, no good. Nets trailed by 4. Simons laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Simons got his first points in this one.
Finding a way through. Contact comes Simons' way, and he just avoids it.
They set the pick. And there have been a few teams lately who have been stockpiling draft picks, Brent. What do you think of that approach?
Well, BA, if you look at the success of the draft, you're kind of 50-50 on whether or not you're going to get the talent that is required to win a championship. So getting multiple bites at the apple is a great strategy for teams to try to build the foundation of a championship caliber team.
To the middle. Clowney, good.
Simons has a shoot-first mindset, but he also takes great pride in making plays for others.
Outside Payton. Garuba with a rebound. Brooklyn trailing. Simons left side. Here's Johnson. Still without a bucket. Back to Simons. Sweet little floater.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as he can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie. Here's Garuba. Here's Clowney. Lets it go from the wing. And the Nets tack on 2 more.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
You know, Grant, with the Nets, there was so much optimism just a few years back.
And it was just too bad to see things go south. It's a reminder that nothing is as easy as it seems in the NBA. Even with a superstar roster, things don't always work out.
Right around the painted area, that's where Payton likes to operate.
Now Simons. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Good work there as it goes. Simons got 6 points.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Now here's Payton. Outside Moody. Oh, serious gut check points from Moody. And it's Simons with the ball for Brooklyn. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Here's Clowney. Rebounded by Hield. Payton with it. Pass to post. Inside. It's stolen away. Fast break, Brooklyn for the finish. And the fast break ends at the rim with a 10.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Here's Payton. Rebound, Brooklyn. Here's Johnson. Lays it up and banks it in. And now it's a 5-point Brooklyn lead.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And Hield puts up a deep 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there. That's unfortunate.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Hield with the ball. Now guarded by Simons. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Hield missing. Simons outside. Over Hield. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. Down low. And stolen by Melton. And again, Brooklyn running the court in transition. Williams' shot is good.
They've earned 3 of their last 5 points in transition.
It's Podziemski on the wing. Here's Chamberlain. Brooklyn pulls it in.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Here's Durant. Durant, so effective inside.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Warriors trail by 13. outside Pajemski. And it's blocked by Martin. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Here's Durant. Again, the Nets score.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
All right, Grant, when you look at the Nets rebuild, what are you seeing at this point?
Well, they gave up a lot of young players and draft picks to assemble a big three. And, of course, that didn't quite work out. So now they're in that middle ground, which sometimes can be a little tough. Add to the fact that they're in New York, the fans and media are anything but patient and forgiving.
Brent, you could hit the three back in your day, and no doubt Stephen Curry is the best three-point shooter in league history. What makes him so good from deep?
To me, BA, it comes down to the way that Steph goes about his habits in practice. If you ever watch footage of him in pregame warm-ups or in the offseason, there is so much variability in what he does in terms of preparing his feet and hands to shoot the basketball. There's no one that practices the way that Steph does. There's no one that produces the way that he does either.
To the inside. From deep, Melton hits a three-pointer. And the Nets lead by 14.
Creating for others, that's when Kevin Durant just takes it to another level. He's such a great scorer, but working within the framework of the team that time.
Here's Chamberlain. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
To the paint. Right side Durant. Here's Thomas for 3. Kuminga pulls it in. Warriors trail by 14. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Chamberlain gets the bucket.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, "I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball." Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Chamberlain. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
It's Martin on the wing. Back to Durant. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. That's a flagrant 1 foul.
He might be lucky just to get a flagrant 1 there. Lots of contact on that play, and the officials could have gone with a more severe call.
Well, he better be on his best behavior from this point forward. One more flagrant of any kind, and he's out of this game.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Pass to Thor. Covington over to help. Now here's Williams. And there's a pick. Down low. Here's the floater. And the shot's good.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride. So full speed, 2 points.
The shake. Oh, the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Pass to Heel. Back to Payton. 6 to shoot to halt the run. And it's Heel missing. Nets leading by 20.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Martin a screen. Pulls up on the wing. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. And their defense has stood out, wreaking. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Pass to Martin. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. That's his first foul. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
Here's Kuminga. Count that one.
Really showing some strength on that bucket. Kuminga getting more used to finishing through that kind of contact.
Outside Johnson. Thomas, right side. Here's the 3. Fires in the triple.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Warriors trail by 21. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
Pass to Whitehead. It's Martin on the wing. Now Green. Here's Chamberlain. And that one good.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
And here's Thomas from the arc. They get the rebound. Take it away. Here's Butler. Rebound Brooklyn. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Well, a careless foul. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Brooklyn.
These guys have incredible stamina based on how they've been running the floor, using speedy transition play to get fast break points.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight of converting on those chances.
Fades away. No good.
I get a feeling that he made that much more difficult than he had to. No reason why he had to fade away on that jumper.
Shoots. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Thomas has got 5 points now this quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Thor. And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, BA, it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
Thomas, that's good.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Pajemski's shot is good.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Here's Thomas for 3. Chamberlain pulls it in. Warriors trail by 21. Pass to Pajemski. A minute 37 left in the fourth. Butler up top. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. Rebound Brooklyn.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Nets.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Kevin Durant.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Here's Thomas. Chamberlain pulls it in. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. With the floater. And it's Thomas with the rebound. So it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous...
Ponte viva, los tiempos duros pasarán, no te rindas, tienes que ser